Are we live? Are we live? We're live. We're not live. Okay, now we're live. Okay, here we go. Okay. This is another. Yesterday, I tried to bring the community an objective narrative. For some reason, the community still doesn't understand. That's why I say that the intelligence levels only goes as far as whatever IGN tells them. You know, some of these people's intelligence only goes as far whatever these marble mouth nigger nerd podcasts can go. Imagine that intelligence level. Imagine the intelligence level of a guy who only watches a bunch of nigger nerds, marble mouths, sitting in a podcast, going back and forth over gigawatts and teraflops and gigawatts and 10,000 gigawatts. Imagine the intelligence level of that person. That person has to be at an all-time idiot level. That person is walking around here believing that he knows shit, but he knows absolutely nothing at all. I alone being on these podcasts, already predicting said futures that we have today. And the people in the comment section, there's 100% proof there to let people know that you can go back to these podcasts. I'll give you a couple. Go on to the One Stop podcast. And these aren't shots. Go back to the One Stops. Go back to the Zaires. Go back to any other Fugazi YouTuber. Jabari's not Fugazi, but I'm just throwing out names. Whatever podcast I've been on, my narrative, listen to my narrative. It's always going to be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years so advanced that any of you dumb motherfuckers can understand. This shit is so fucking advanced. Like I said, you motherfuckers think I'm trolling. That's how advanced this shit is. But imagine the intelligence level coming out of these people that stick to the IGNs, that stick to these Marvel Mouth podcasts, offering you no information, coming from a non-objective perspective. These people are fucked up. And these are the people that that give us the guidelines to run our communities. Yes, I don't do YouTubes on a daily basis, so it is my fault that I'm not able to bring you an objective perspective on a daily basis. But listen, Zombie 7 is a legend. Zombie 7 is a titan. Zombie 7 is an icon. Your legends, your titans, and icons can't be out here every single day doing things like that because it dilutes and it waters down the greatness of that person. So I come and make my little guest appearance. I'm like The Rock. You know what I mean? Remember the back of the day in the Attitude Era when The Rock was dominating and now The Rock does his little pop-ins here and there and the crowd goes crazy. The crowd goes berserk. The crowd stops everything it's doing and soaks in the information, soaks in the entertainment, soaks in the quality. Anyway, yesterday I was pushing a narrative, an objective narrative, and I was explaining how the Nintendo Switch is able to bring you quality graphics, better graphics than the competition. Pro PlayStation guys didn't want to accept that. They started to send me memes of Horizon Zero fucks, Horizon Zero shits, Like that was supposed to end the debate, end the argument. When Horizon Zero, my narrative yesterday, if you were paying attention, that Nintendo, it goes back to this. If you missed yesterday's video, I'll enlighten you. There was news and reports saying that Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming. The developers of Kingdom Hearts 3, Square Enix and Disney, want to bring the Kingdom Hearts 3 experience to the Switch. Right? I was having a conversation with a guy, and the guy told me that it would be impossible to bring Kingdom Hearts 3 on the Switch due to the graphical levels of a Switch. This, according to the narrative of the community, this subjective community, this community that's still stuck on some old shit, the community it still hasn't enlightened you till this fucking day in comparisons to the levels the way Zombie 7 has enlightened you. According to the community, Kingdom Hearts 3 cannot run on the Nintendo Switch's hardware. And I think that's 100% bullshit. What the fuck has the PlayStation 4 and or Xbox One done graphically to show that the Kingdom Hearts 3 of all games, Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't even look that fucking graphically demanding for the game to not be running on the fucking Switch. You see what I'm saying? And yet when I said, what I saw on Kingdom Hearts 3 didn't look no better than what I saw on ARMS. And this is the narrative that I was trying to push yesterday, but for some reason, people just do not get this. When you look at Nintendo games are 100%, 99% gameplay. As soon as you turn that fucking game on, as soon as you plug on that fucking console, as soon as you put that fucking game into your fucking console, attached and or detached, 99% of that game you will be using and consuming every single button that Nintendo Switch has to fucking offer. So that means 99% of the time, graphics, you're looking at graphics that I think looks better than Kingdom Hearts on ARMS. They got the attention to detail. They got little signatures on the shoes. They got, the girl with the fat ass in the game has her own clothing brand. You see the brand scribbled through her shoes, through her fucking anal canal. All over the goddamn place. And Alloy here can't even get that level of detail even in this fucking character right here. Jesus Christ. 100% gameplay. And not only that, you're putting graphics on it to boot. Now, when you look at games like Horizon Zero Dawn, Uncharted 4, The Last of Us 2, Days Gone, the God of War, the new Kratos experience with The Last of Us experience, The Last of Us Uncharted. Those games are able to push these alleged graphical limits because there is no fucking gameplay. It's literally a cutscene walking simulator. Look at Alloy. Alloy's walking right now. And not only that, if it has gameplay, it's nothing but just repetitive fucking gameplay. If you look at Alloy, the main complaints of Horizon Zero Fucks was that the game was fucking repetitive as fuck. Why was it repetitive as fuck? Is because to keep the graphical balance. If this was 100% pure gameplay game, it would look exactly like Zelda Breath of the Wild, if not worse. Zelda Breath of the Wild, as soon as you turn on that game, there's all types of fucking gameplay features. You're gliding, you're fishing, you're sailing, you're ski sloping down ramps. I mean, there's this 99% of the fucking Zelda Breath of the Wild is consumed with gameplay. And people don't understand this. So I took it to a narrative where I wanted to show the true power of the PlayStation 4 and the true power of the Nintendo Switch. This is what I wanted to do. To show these fugazi ass niggas, they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Yeah, it's cute that you got the gigawatts and teraflops and 10,000 gigawatts. That's fucking cute. That's adorable. but it ain't doing nothing. I can turn on my PlayStation 4 right now. Right fucking now. And that motherfucker be purring and as loud as a motherfucker. I just turned the motherfucker on and that thing goes, I'm like, what the fuck, man? What kind of cheap ass hardware are they building my fucking PlayStation out of? Meanwhile, they got the Nintendo Switch. You're able to detach it, reattach it, detach it, fling it around the room, throw it around the room. It's built for little children to pick up and drop on the floor and pick right back up again. It's built for mentally deranged retards in the gaming community to drop and fall on the floor and pick it back up and continue to play. Drop your PlayStation 4 right now. I guarantee I won't get not one video request. Give me a video request of you taking your fucking PlayStation and dropping that motherfucker. I guarantee none of you motherfuckers are that dumb to do something that's fucking stupid. As soon as I get my Switch, I'm gonna pick the motherfucker up, drop it on the floor, pick it up, and start gaming right the fuck again. Anyway, I wanted to show you the difference between the true power of a PlayStation, where they make games that are quote unquote, I guess, using 99% gameplay, shitty gameplay at that. Knack and Mario. Sony needs to be called out for this fucking scam. Sony is ripping us off, lying about giving us a next-gen graphical experience. PS4 graphics are worse than the PlayStation 3, quote unquote. Look at this shit, man. Knack looks fucking horrible sitting right there next to a fucking Nintendo Switch game where, according to the gaming community, it's underpowered. This is off subject, but I just saw some gameplay footage of Skyrim on the Switch, on the detachable mode. And that shit looks fucking amazing. I was like, hey, that shit looks so fucking good. I was like, I might have to pick this motherfucker up. I don't even like Skyrim like that. But I just might have to triple dip in another fucking Skyrim. To get back on point, look at this. The colors are gray, dull. Look at Knack. Look at the Knack. Dull, gray, fuzzy, shitty. Look at the Mario. The colors are vibrant. The shading, the textures. Look at the scope in the background. Some Marble Mouth tried to push the narrative that, oh, well, listen, this is what Nintendo does, man. They're good at making Mario games. I mean, Sony can't make that type of games. I thought Knack was created by the same fucking developers of Jak and Daxter. I always knew Jak and Daxter was 100% quality bullshit. It always seems like the only people that hype up Jak and Daxter are these marble mouth nigger nerds that were born, that were babies at the time fucking Jak and Daxter came out. They look fucking deformed. They look like some type of a government agent dropped a fucking chemical bomb in their fucking communities and toxified these motherfuckers. They look like toxic crusaders out there. They got one big eye, one little eye. They look fucked up. These same mentally deranged people like Sonic Adventures on up. These people look fucking fucked the fuck up. Have you take a look at the modern generation of gamers? They look insane. One arm is bigger than the other arm. Fuck. In comparison to my generation, we were damn near 100% pure pretty boys. These people look fucked up today. These are the same people that enjoyed Jak and Daxter back in the day. And this same fucking developer, he went and worked on the Knack series. He had the same amount of time that fucking Nintendo was able to work on Mario. And every single Mario game is built from scratch, is built from the ground up. Yeah, you know, Nintendo's been working with Mario for years, so they're able to make you the best Mario experience, blah, 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 blah. On the PlayStation, they're able to bring you the best Last of Us experience. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? The Last of Us is trash as fucking best. Never in my entire life I've been more offended with the game of The Last of Us. That is one of the most overhyped, overshitty fucking games. The Sony fanboys are talking about The Last of Us like it's some type of quality. It's shit. There is no, it's not even a fucking game. It's a fucking cutscene simulator. You're walking down a fucking straight corridor and you're doing mid-level, waist-level, cover-based shooting. That's it. In comparisons to a Mario, you're flipping and jumping and you're twirling and you're on top of buildings and you're on the street levels. And Mario's got all types of fucking different gizmos and gadgets. 99% of the game, you're going to be playing a fucking game. I would love for Mario to do their Nintendo to do their version of The Last of Us. They'll blow the fucking Last of Us out of the water. I can't believe that the modern day gamer thinks that quality is giving you 5 to 10 hours of just nothing but straight cutscenes, CGI trailers, and QuickTime events. Look at those two pictures right there. Exhibit fucking A. And that's the PlayStation 4's. That's what the best the PlayStation 4 has to offer you. When they're actually putting a little bit of gameplay into their fucking experience. Complete trash. Complete and utter trash. 100% facts. Undebatable. Undeniable. The narrative of this video is this. 99% gameplay and giving you better graphics than the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4, 20% gameplay, and the rest of it is fucking CGI trailers and cutscenes. And it's still fucking trash. Jesus Christ. Look at this shit. Look at this fucking shit. We was going crazy yesterday, boy. Y'all niggas missed that shit, man. You should have been on Zombie70 versus the World. That's my gaming channel. You need to go there now. We went berserk. We went sort of berserk. Look at this shit. CGI trailer. CG in the game. In-game quality. Get the fuck out of here. If this was Mario, Mario would be fucking tossing in its fucking grave. Scam. It's a fucking scam. That's what this is.